Hello everyone, welcome to a new live stream for the SPX and the NDX. We're gonna see what's gonna happen today, and we're waiting of course for the opening of the market, and we're gonna see of course if the tension in the market is gonna be less or it's gonna continue to bring us more volatility. I hope that the audio is working. It should be working well basically. And of course, we're gonna dive a little bit in the Nasdaq today to see what we have. Yesterday, we saw, of course, that we might have a potential 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. However, we still need, of course, for this one more leg toward the upside to finish the wave 1 actually here as, of course, an impulse, because you need, of course, to have a zigzag A, B, and a C. Your wave C has to be, of course, a finished impulse toward the upside. And after this, of course, we might see a wave 1 finished, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 continuation, of course, for higher prices. Now basically we are looking for this scenario where we have finished, of course, a W, X, and a Y perfectly inside the blue box as expected, and for the fib level 1.38, 1.618. Would this support holds and continue for higher prices? We're gonna see today. We're gonna get the answer definitely today, and this will be, of course, based on this scenario. If we get one more leg toward the upside here, that would be a much better opportunity, of course, for higher prices. Why? Because if we finish very nicely here as 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5, if we finish it nicely as a wave 1, that will increase the potential of having, of course, this leading diagonal, right, for an impulse toward the upside. So this is what I'm looking for exactly here in this area. If we don't get this this high, if we don't get this wave 5, that it might take the all-time high here for this area, of course. Therefore, you have to consider a 3-wave corrective, and it might, of course, look for lower, and that is not good. Of course, it is very necessary to take this wave 5, take the high, because of course if we finish here in 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and then 3 waves up just like this, that is not a good signal, guys. Yeah, so that is not a good signal. Therefore, you are looking for something impulsive potentially toward the downside, that it might, of course, bring us for lower. So it is very, very necessary to take one more high here. Even if it is just short, it doesn't matter. Just to take the high, of course, just to claim that an impulse as a wave 5 has finished a wave 1. To open this opportunity for a leading diagonal. Otherwise, we have to be careful. We are very close again. If in case, of course, we move down without taking the high here, if we move down, we are very close, of course, for the invalidation of the major impulse here as 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 5. Yeah, so basically, if we take this low, interfering with the zone 1, this is a very, very bad signal. Yeah, it is our recession signal, as you know, 16K. Yeah, meaning a huge A, B, and a C is forming exactly here. We're looking for a massive wave C, which it might be, of course, double time this move towards the downside. Yeah, so we have to be careful with it. This is for Nasdaq. Let's take a look also on the SPX for today. So the SPX as well is okay. That's nice. Okay, we see some green for the daily candle. Now on the SPX for the 4-hour chart, we are looking also for the same situation. If we dive a little bit deeper, you can see, of course, that we have potential here, A, B, and a C. Let's move in the 1-hour chart actually. Same situation, guys. Same scenario. We are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very essential to take, of course, this wave 5 in between those fib level here, this blue box. It is very, very essential to see higher prices today as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which it looks nice in the nice path today. So towards the upside. Basically, we want to finish A, B, and a C, a beautiful wave C with a nice impulse, opening the scenario for a wave 1. Yeah. when we open the scenario for a wave 1, okay, then we have a scenario on the table that we are bullish. Okay, so we have an open bullish scenario for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a leading diagonal. This is what we are looking for. If we finish as a 3-wave corrective just like this, we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is not good as well for the SPX. The same scenario for the Nasdaq. You don't want to touch this yellow line, which is again the same scenario. You have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You're looking for a wave 4, which it has already hit perfect fib level. Took the low. 0.38, 0.5 for a wave 4, very nice, but you don't want to see lower than this. You don't want to see a wave 4 lower than 0.5 fib level. And yeah, that means, of course, if we take this again, now, of course, you have a gap, you have a range between the yellow line, which is the recession, because, of course, you're going to interfere with the zone 1, which is not allowed, as an impulse, meaning turning all of this as corrective wave, big corrective wave. We don't want to see this. Today is a very critical day, is a very critical price action. We want to see one more high taking this blue zone, just at least to get an opportunity of a bullish scenario unfolding as a zigzag for a wave 1. And of course, we're gonna still see some volatility, obviously, for the next weeks. And obviously, from a leading diagonal, this is, of course, an indication for volatility that we might see. Don't forget the earning reports today. It might, of course, very essential as well for many stocks. Netflix, Microsoft as well, I think one of them, and yeah, many important companies. So those might also add some volatility to the market, besides the tension of the global trade war, right? So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, guys. So let's take a look a little bit also at Tesla. Hello, Illusion Trades. Welcome to the live stream, man. Just a quick overview for Tesla. So for Tesla, we are looking anyway for a potential wave 2 here in an ending diagonal. We're looking at a zigzag finish for a wave 1. You're looking for A, B, and a C. For this wave C, we need one more leg, same as for Nasdaq, same as for SPX. For a wave 2, potentially for a ending diagonal, then of course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After having a 1, 2, 1, 2 in the yellow, and then your wave 3 is double 1, 2 here, you finish your wave 3, then 4, 5, 4, and a 5, of course, to finish this scenario. This is your wave 4 in the yellow here as well, potentially. So we're gonna see, let me check 1, 2, and then, oh no, this is even, we might have even much more. This is your wave 3, actually, in the yellow. You have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished, and now you're looking for 4 and a 5 to finish exactly this wide scenario, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing with it a wave 3 in the yellow, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and still have a simple 1, 2 there, so you might even see another 4, 5 even after it. Yeah, so this is what we are looking at. So basically a lot of overlapping here we have for the 4 and a 5, but of course we want to watch what's gonna happen. Now you don't forget you are in an impulse in Tesla. You're moving towards the downside, and you're so far from the invalidation of this impulse. Yeah, so this is what we are looking at. A quick overview as well for the NVIDIA. Of course, we might do some videos in detail today, but a quick overview as well. For NVIDIA, we are expecting, of course, also a little bit higher. As a leading diagonal, we see already finished structure in 3 waves, down, 3 waves up, and of course a move toward the downside for the blue zone, again 1.38, 1.618, between $75 and $83 for NVIDIA. Yep, so this is the overview for the daily, for the market opening. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, guys. This is a very short live stream, of course, just to update Nasdaq and SPX, and a quick overview for Tesla and NVIDIA. So yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.